Hey everyone, welcome to my video for assignment 5 of PIDP 3240. Today what I want to talk to you about is energy efficient movements in rock climbing. Now rock climbing has become a very popular sport in recent years. The most popular forms of it are what's called trad or traditional climbing, which means that you're placing your protective gear into the rock face and you're clipping your rope into that gear and you're relying on that rope, your harness, and your belayer to stop you from falling. Another popular practice of climbing is what's called sport or lead climbing. Again, that is also big wall climbing, only you're clipping a quick draw into a permanently installed bolt on that route, and then again clipping your rope into that quick draw and relying on the rope, the quick draw, your belayer, and your harness to again save your life. Another style that's become fairly popular is what's called bouldering. Now bouldering doesn't involve any ropes at all. Bouldering, as the name suggests, means that you are climbing boulders. So they're fairly short, but when you fall, you're falling, if you're in an indoor environment, to a fully matted gym floor, or if you're outside, you're falling on top of a roughly 4-inch thick crash pad that you've placed under yourself. Now I know that sounds like the height of insanity, but it's actually a lot of fun.
Go again. Come on. Again. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Oh, no.
Anyway, regardless of the discipline of climbing that you choose to partake of, conserving energy during the easier moves of your bouldering problem or your sport route is essential, because you need to have strength left over for the harder moves within that route or within that problem that are guaranteed to come up. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to the Hive Bouldering Gym here in Vancouver, and we're going to demonstrate the first and most basic element of efficient rock climbing technique. So we're here at the Hive Bouldering Gym in Vancouver, BC, and what my wife Lillian and I are going to do is we're going to demonstrate a couple of traverse problems across the wall. So by traversing, we're going straight across as opposed to climbing up and down. We're going to demonstrate it twice. One is going to be with inefficient technique, and the second one will be with efficient technique. So you can see that I made it from point A to point B, but my technique as far as energy efficiency goes was really lacking. So we're going to watch my wife Lillian traverse now, and then we'll talk about her technique afterwards. So you may have noticed, as Lillian was traversing, she kept her arms straight at all times and kept her legs nice and bent in a nice deep squat. That accomplishes a few things. One thing it accomplishes is by keeping our arms straight while we're climbing, that forces the majority of our body weight into our legs. Now, unless you have a very unbalanced gym routine, your legs are always going to be stronger than your arms. So if we can keep the majority of our body weight in the stronger part of our body, that leaves energy reserves in the weaker parts of our body, our upper body potentially, for the harder moves that are sure to come. Another thing it accomplishes is by keeping our arms straight, you may have noticed that a lot of Lillian's motion and movements came from her legs and her hips, as opposed to strength of her arms her shoulders, and her back. So again, if we can get the majority of our movement out of the stronger parts of our body, our legs and our hips, that saves energy and strength in the upper part of our body for those harder moves that are to come. So there you have it, guys. The first most basic element of proper rock climbing technique, of conserving energy while you're climbing, is to get as much movement out of your legs, as much pushing out of your legs, as opposed to pulling from your arms. That saves strength in your arms, in your shoulders, in your back, for the harder moves that are to come in your sport route or your bouldering problem. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Feel free to leave any feedback or comments as you like. Have a great day.